once sit something out, ICE is not after us. This land belongs to us. For once, can we just sit something out? Just one thing, just one thing. They are after illegals, okay? In that situation over in Chicago, that raid, that was because those Venezuelans, they took over that building like a long time ago. And yes, there were blacks that lived there, but ICE wasn't after blacks. They were after illegal immigrants, okay? So we need to learn to just shut our mouths and educate ourselves just a little bit, and stop making everything about us. It's not our fight. It's not your fight. Just go home.
So for those
I'm making a follow-up video what happened in Chicago. And there are a lot of people that's proud Americans that's letting people know that was there. They was there. They said they are not after us. First of all, listen, man. There's a difference between being deported and being detained. Okay? The last video that I done, the last one, it's always blacks, always Negroes. One Negro said, well, I want you to have all that smoke when you get detained. I was detained before. A difference between being detained, if something happens, there could be a crime being committed, and you're walking, and they see you around that area, they may detain you, ask you questions, and let you go. In Chicago, because the building was riddled with a whole bunch of illegal alien gang members from Venezuela, they took everybody and detained them. Once they found out that these was black Americans, they let them go. And then they took 37 gang members. Deportation is when they take somebody that's illegal in this country and send them to immigration to be deported. They did not take everybody and say, we're going to take you all down to immigration and we're going to deport y'all. Where are they going to deport black people? Our ancestors came from down south. Were they going to send us back down south? A lot of black people are going back down south anyway. But a lot of y'all black people and other race of people are in your feelings. Now, black people are being fear-mongering everybody. Oh, you see what they did? How long have black people have been detained by the cops? How long? Hey, what's up, Craig? How long? It is a difference. How long have black people been detained by the cops? And when they find out, they innocent, let them go. How long have white folks and every other race of people been detained by the cops and let them go? There was a whole bunch of Latin people that got up into their feelings just because we didn't march with them. So when they seen parts of the video in Chicago, see, they're doing that to you. Yeah, they detained us. Of course they did. But they didn't deport us. And y'all not listening. You want us to be in that category with y'all so bad that now you're looking at black people being detained. Anybody could be detained. But the blacks that was in the building, when the ICE found out they was American, oh, we're sorry, y'all can go. Y'all 37 what? Y'all going down to ICE. Let me show you some more videos.
questioning about who I am and where I'm at. This is Adam Clayton Powell. This is the building that everyone is in an uproar about. So as I said, South Shore, this is your community, your neighborhood, and this building was not majority black when the ICE came the other day. Yes, black people were affected, but this building was overran by illegal Venezuelan gangs. And I just had several conversations with residents who are moving their stuff out of here that confirmed that. So stop letting media put that false narrative in your head that somebody coming for you, because they not. You was born here. You was born on this land. Rise up and stand up on something and stop letting any and everybody tell you something. So
That was the building. They detained everybody, because when you make a raid, that's what you usually do. You go to the whole apartment, that's what they usually do. They do it in New York. I'm from New York, I live in Jersey, but they do it there. They take everybody to sort who's good and who's bad. And that's what they did. They found out the blacks was okay. They're American. They were born and raised here. We're sorry. You can go back. Y'all 37, you're going down with us, and it's out. Because they said that building was overran. It was overran with a whole bunch of illegal aliens. So they had to say, yo, this was going on for a year. And people was calling and calling until they finally got caught up. Let me show you some more videos. Let me show you some more. Because this whole thing that they're going to take, where we going? Where we going? Where we going?
Who I am and where I'm at.
I see ice. Anybody.
Let me see some more videos.
Okay, forgive me about the plan. This building was.
I got a question for you, for my black American.
Let me see some more videos here. I got some more.
Chicago, you need to stop.
This is to.
So the fear mongering has got to stop. Like y'all are saying, oh, they're deporting black Americans. No, they're not. Because of what happened in Chicago, that building was riddled with Venezuelan gang members. That's who they were targeting, and that's who they were looking for. I'm so over this rhetoric that we're immigrants and we need to be afraid. I'm so over the fear-mongering tactics. Yes, I saw the videos. I saw the news clippings of the black women saying that they were detaining kids. That shit is fucking like diabolical. It's very unfortunate and absolutely something needs to be done. We absolutely need to talk about this. We absolutely need to fucking do whatever it is we need to do to make sure that things like this are not a normal reoccurrence. However, those people were let go. Like, they didn't send them to Guantanamo Bay. And you also have to keep in mind that there are immigrants that are also black. So if you see someone getting deported that looks like me, maybe they're Caribbean and maybe they're African. So stop with the fear-mongering tactics. They went up in that building in Chicago to get the Venezuelan gang members. We've been under siege. We've been under attack. Literally. We are the blueprint for the resistance in this country. I don't think that it's okay that they use brute force against anybody, no matter your background, your hue of complexion. I'm not in agreement with that. I definitely do not fuck with touching kids, period. Like, I'm just not, none of it is okay. And I feel like when you all hear me say, you know, black Americans aren't immigrants, or when we would be like, this is not a fight, that mostly stemmed from the fact that there has never been true solidarity between us and black communities. One-on-one, pockets of us, absolutely. We bang with each other in real life. Some of us are best friends. Some of us have children together. But as a collective, y'all even treat the Afro-Latinos like shit. So for me to see you all making these fear-mongering videos, it's like, come on. We've been getting detained. Y'all don't remember Stop and Search that was going on in the 90s and the early 2000s? Am I saying it's okay? No, but we will continue to fight the good fight. However, we are not going to get deported by the droves, because even if you get detained, they got to run you through the system and find out who you are. So stop with the fear-mongering tactics. This is not the way to get us to come outside. And do we need to fight back? Yes, but we are not fighting for the same thing. If you know, you know. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. So the fear-mongering has got to...
And that's the problem. I was born in the South Bronx. I was born on 181st Street and Walton Avenue, right? And back then, we lived in a neighborhood where Puerto Ricans and black and Irish and Jewish and Italians all got along. Puerto Ricans and blacks always been like this. Now in 2025, Puerto Ricans half and Puerto Ricans and blacks half are like this. And everybody wants to stick us in their category of what's going on right now. We got detained, yes, like she said, but where are we going to get deported? I don't understand why these people don't understand. No, we're not immigrants. Where are they gonna put us at? Like I said, they're gonna put us down south. That's where they're gonna deport us. All the blacks right now, a majority, are going down south. So where they gonna put us at? But now social media, like she said, it's the fear mongering. See, you even got Indians. One Indian dude on TikTok that he cannot stand black people. I asked him, do you hate black people? He said no, but he's always talking about black people are in this guy's head. And he was like, see, we didn't have to do nothing to y'all. Our ancestors did it. Let me get some more videos. Let me get some more.
Black people, ICE is not after us. Can we for once sit something out? ICE is not after us. This land belongs to us. For once, can we just sit something out? Just one thing, just one thing. They are after illegals, okay? In that situation over in Chicago, that raid, that was because those Venezuelans, they took over that building like a long time ago. And yes, there were blacks that lived there, but ICE wasn't after blacks. They were after illegal immigrants, okay? So we need to learn to just shut our mouths and educate ourselves just a little bit, and stop making everything about us. It's not our fight. It's not your fight. Just go home. Black people.
Does anybody know why they shut the government down? What's up, Dark Scar? Does anybody know why they shut the government down? Well, I'm going to tell you why they shut the government down. Chuck Schumer wanted to give over $100 million to illegal migrants for health care. I'm going to say this one more again. Chuck Schumer, a Democrat, wanted to give over $100 million towards health care to migrants. Meanwhile, you got homeless people. This is real talk. People from California, Chicago, New York, and other states as living in tents. Remember, California has a place called Tent City. And half of them people don't even have health care. They don't have a place to live. You got veterans sleeping out there. These are people that decided they wanted to go to the service to fight for our country and don't even have health care. But you're going to try to tell me that this man wanted to give over $100 million to them. And everybody hates Donald Trump. Donald Trump said, no. You want me to sign this paper to give $100 million to people that don't belong here? I'm trying to get out. Meanwhile, we have to take care home. We always worrying about taking care of somebody else's house, and our house is in shambles right now. Let's just get it real. Right now, in the United States, I read, and my friend told me, so I did a little research. There's over 1 million people out of jobs in the United States. But you want to take $100 million and give it to somebody who ran up in this house and say, now you're going to give me this. They come in and demand this. You didn't see all the videos. They're demanding stuff. It's like me going to your home without you asking and demanding you to give me something to eat, and I'm going to stay here. And what you going to do about it? I'm a Trump supporter too. He wanted to give over $100 million to illegal immigrants. Who does that? Why can't we take care of our own house? Why is everybody dependent on us? People can't stand us, stand this country, but they love our money. They love our country, but they can't stand us. Let me show you some more videos.
This building was not.
I got a question for you.
They arrest you.
I got a question for you, for my black Americans. And I know I posed this before, but I'm gonna ask it again. Every time something like this happens, I always got posed this question. Black Americans, do you think if we was being deported, if ICE was looking for us, they say, hey, we want all the black Americans, we want all the indigenous black people, we want all the native blacks, we want all the freedmen, we want all the emancipated people, we want all the LBAs, we want all of them, and we're gonna ship them off somewhere. Do you think these immigrant groups over here gonna fight for us? I want y'all to think about that. Do you think these immigrant groups in America is going to fight for us? Do you think they're gonna put themselves, their life on the line for us? Do you think they will get on TV and speak for us? Huh? Do you think they'll be in the newspaper doing the interviews? Say, hey man, I think it's wrong what they're doing to the black Americans. No. You know how I know? Because guess what? Even when they were saying we was being detained, right, in Chicago, or they were trying to use this fear mongering thing like, hey, y'all gonna get deported, y'all gonna get deported. All they were saying was, see, we told you so. See, we told you so. But they ain't make no fuss about us being detained or being about to be deported. They did not do nothing like that. It was like I told you so. Like they were happy to see us be detained. Like they was happy to report the news like, hey, black Americans, they might be deported too. Like they was happy about that, but they weren't speaking out against it. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see the play that these people do, right? And another thing, shout out to my Chicago people. And I'm so happy my Chicago people telling the truth and standing on business, because I'm listening to the people. I'm not listening to no politicians. I'm not listening to the boule people of Chicago. I'm listening to the people that's on the ground, right? Even the people on the ground saying that the government or the city officials put these people in their neighborhoods. And I remember for 3 years when the Biden administration, you have multiples and multiples of black American Chicago people at these city halls complaining like, don't drop these people off in our neighborhood. Now look at it now. Now, since they put the people in the black neighborhood, you know, you see Democrats holler, you see that? You see, we told you that Trump gonna get y'all. Now, y'all put the issue in our neighborhoods. Y'all created that issue, Democrats. Y'all created this. Why y'all didn't put these immigrants in YT neighborhoods? Y'all didn't put some of these people in Mexican neighborhoods out there in Chicago, from what I'm hearing. Y'all put these people straight in black neighborhoods. Y'all caused this problem. This is y'all problem. Y'all did this. The citizens of Chicago, especially the black ones, was protesting that shit. Any Chicago people, if I'm lying, please correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't live in Chicago. I just listen to the people. But go back to my point. A lot of these black immigrants, they want us to be deported. They want us to be with them as they get deported. Reason why? Because since they've been in this land, we've been protecting these people. We've been fighting for these people. We've been speaking out for these people. In the midst of all us doing that, they never really done nothing for us. You see them linking up with all these racist groups. You see them speaking all these talking points. Just like a brother mentioned. You can speak to these people on the streets. You can say, hey, what's going on? They'll look at you crazy. I live in Dallas, so I see all different types of groups of people. They do not speak at all. They act like they don't even want to speak to you. So why should my people get out here and stress over there? That's why I want to know. Why should my people stress over them, over a group of people that gave their ass for us to kiss? Huh? See, now since we ain't fighting for them no more, they want us to suffer with them. They want us to be scared of ICE coming through the window. Nah, man. Nah, they're going to have to hold it on. But that's the question I want to pose for y'all. If it was us being deported, if it was us, with the immigrant class of people on this land, would they fight for us? I say no. Hell to the no. I got a question for you.
He's right. And Brandon Johnson spent $1 billion to take them and put them in all these buildings. And the crazy thing about it, Chicago been crying out for help for a long time. And Brandon Johnson, oh, we don't have the money. But you sure have money to take people that don't belong here and put them in somebody else's neighborhood. But like I said a lot, like he said, a lot of y'all hate us so much. You want us to be with y'all. They wasn't after us. They just detained us. That's all it was. They detained us, and that's it. They let us go, took the 37 gang members, and they slid off. That's all they did. This is all they did. Let me see if I can find some more.
They arrest children. Anybody. So
my building started shaking and shit. We record. Yeah, so my building started shaking, right? And I was like, what the hell going on? So, first thing come to my mind is they coming from me. I'm always paranoid. I'm like, shit, they coming. So I go black, I go in a little CB, talk to the brother across the hallway, like, can you go check to see what's going on? And then another black car came. And so he went and told me, I came downstairs, he saw them boom, boom, boom. They shot
That's the
black
building.
bags. Okay, yeah. I'll be in touch with you to see what's this thing with the car? It's the building I'm over here. Anytime? Kicking it with the ox. I came over here and ended up seeing some people I knew. We out here chilling for a minute, chopping it up. I will catch you. No matter what I'm doing, I'll see it. Okay, I appreciate you, bro. All right, man.
Now, if, like the brother said, wouldn't you think they'd have took everybody down to ICE? They would have took everybody down immigration. They let the blacks go. They let the blacks go. They let the blacks go, and they took 37 gang members. This needs to stop. And I'm hearing, like a lot of y'all blacks, I need to stop. I need to quit it with this, man. Because y'all fear-mongering other people. Where, like he said, where are we going? I'm going to keep saying it. You can't deport. We're not from Africa. Okay? Jesse Jackson, with his sellout behind, was the one that said black people would rather be called African American. You never asked all us. When we was young, we always had cousins and aunts and uncles down south. You never heard our parents say, oh, we're going to go to our cousin's house in Ghana. Oh, we're going to go to our cousin's house in Nigeria. Oh, no, my cousin lives in any part of Africa you want to name. You never heard that. It was always, I'm going to Alabama. It was always, I'm going down south to Georgia. It was always, I'm going to North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia. You never heard us say we had cousins down south. We are not from there. And we've been walking around brainwashed thinking we was, because that's what we was told. But no, we are from here, man. So these people are scared, and now they want to bring us down with them. Surprise, surprise. They only detained, they left us alone, and that's it. Y'all need to stop this, man. A lot of y'all blacks need to stop this. Y'all need to stop this, man. Y'all need to stop this. Thank you. Y'all need to stop this. We are not, no, we never came. Maybe we got some type of lineage, but we're from here. Christopher Columbus said when he came to America, he saw copper cone, brown people with woolly hair. That was the first person he said that people he said he saw. And you got people still. I'm not African American. I'm Black American. I'm American. Period, man. I told people stop calling me African American. I'm Black American. Period. I don't have no cousins I'm gonna go to see in freaking Kenya or Nigeria because I don't have nobody there. My people are from either down south, New York, or New Jersey. Period. And I got some cousins up in Canada. So this needs to stop, man. It needs to stop. Y'all want us to be caught up into y'all crap so bad. And like the brother said, like the sister said, you got black people as African and Caribbean. So maybe when they saw all these people from the Caribbean, when they found out we was Black American, oh, they good. Let them go, man. They're American, man. Let them go. Let them slide off somewhere. But y'all need to quit it, man. Y'all need to really quit it, man. This whole fear-mongering thing, it gotta end. Let me see if I can find some more.
My people, my emancipated SBA, Black Americans,
Let me see.
whatever you identify on this land. It's not something to see black people.
Here it is. This is Philip Scott. He going.
Some of them say, see, black people, we told you you were next. Okay, you said we were next to get deported. That's what you said. Those black people that they went in that neighborhood did not get deported. I want to make sure I say that because they saying that now. So we told you were next. You were next. You were next. No. You said we was next to get deported. We're not getting deported. Listen, we dealt with this before. Not with ICE, but we dealt with the same thing before. It was during the crack epidemic after the three strikes law, the crime bill. They were doing the exact same thing to black people in our neighborhoods. This is nothing but a remix. I know what I'm telling you, and we survived it, and we survived this too, because we are survivors, and we are the people that will thrive in the middle of chaos. So no, they can't mass deport black Americans. There's too many of us to mass deport. They can't mass deport all y'all. Who are illegal in the Latino community or Africans or whoever else. They can't deport all y'all. They can only get so many of y'all. They try to scare you to the point where you self-deport, because more you self-deport is easier than them going to get you. But no, we're not next to be deported. We're not next. And we were never off the menu, okay? We've always been on the menu for us to be targeted. So you're not telling, listen, this is a country that we've been dealing with. We know this place. We know it. So none of you are telling us nothing that we don't know or have not experienced in this place. Some of them say, see, black people, we told you.
And this keeps getting worse and worse, man. They're all over TikTok saying it. See, white people. Blah, blah. No. We was just detained and let go. So stop. To all the people that's doing this and other races, stop it, man. Stop it. We're not going nowhere. We're here right now. This is where we're from, right here. They can't deport us nowhere, because if they try to send us back to Africa, Africans gonna be like, they're not our people. They're gonna send our black behinds right back to America. Let's just stop this crap now, man. Really just stop it, man. Y'all need to cut the crap. All you have to do, my advice to y'all, is come here legally. It's simple. Get a visa, get a passport, and come here. That's all y'all need to do. Yeah, the illegals want us there. You're right about that. They want us there to fight. Of course, Dark Star. Of course they do. Of course, Dark Star. You said it, yeah. And somebody goes, shut up. Yeah, you shut up too. How about that? How about that? You shut up too. How about that? Because you're mad because I'm telling the truth? Kimberly? You're mad because I'm telling the truth, Kimberly? That's why? You want me to shut up? That's why? And that's the problem. Telling people the truth, they don't want to hear it. All you need to do is get a visa and passport, because I guarantee you, in other countries, they're not going to just let us Americans walk up into their country, man, without a visa. Half these countries, you have to have a visa. Then they want to know how long you're going to be here. And then they're going to know why you coming here. But us Americans, we welcome people with open arms, and we get screwed. Y'all need to quit it, black folks, and stop trying to fear-mongering people and be easy out there. This is Big Hawk. I just wanted to do a little live to let people know that's the difference. When you're detained for a couple, and if they find that you're guilty, they take you. If they find you're not, they let you go. Deport, you're out of here. Big Hawk, Yonkers native street talk, I'm out of here.